This is season 2 of Nusantara Fairy Tales with Heidi. Now, if you recall, in the last season, I did say that I would come back before the end of the year, and tonight it is the 27th of December, and this video will come out before the 31st so that I can keep my promise to you. Now, if you've seen my last video, the unboxing video, you probably know what I'm about to announce. Yes, I have a new book out. It is called Nusantara, A Sea of Tales. And of course, it is a collection of Nusantara fairy tales, folk tales, myth, legends, fables, wonder, and magic tales from all around the Nusantara region. I wanted to tell you a little bit about this book and also what I plan to do with season 2. So this book, you're probably wondering whether the book came first or the channel. It was the book. I started writing this book maybe 5 years ago. Well, not really writing it, but I started reading, listening, collecting, archiving, adapting, rewriting any kind of folk tales or folklore that I came across. And one day I discovered that I had more than 50 folk tales. And I thought, why not put it all in a collection, something like the Brothers Grimm's collection or Arabian Nights, because actually we don't really have a definitive collection of all our folk tales and fairy tales. So this was how this book was born. So let me tell you a little bit about this book. First of all, the cover. Isn't it amazing? So the title of this book is Nusantara, A Sea of Tales. If you've been following my channel, you'll know that I go on and on about how these tales have traveled, how they've moved, and particularly here in Southeast Asia, we are traditionally a maritime society. We are mariners, we are pirates, we are adventurers. So this was how our stories have moved and traveled. And I like to think of these stories being on this little ship here, just going and traveling all around Southeast Asia. And wherever those stories landed, that story would be told, it would change, it would adapt to suit the needs of that particular society. This book cover perfectly encapsulates that concept. I love it. Now this book has a total of 61 folk tales and fairy tales. Most of these folk tales and fairy tales are from Malaysia because those were the stories that I researched. Although, even though they're from Malaysia, these stories have traveled and there are variations of these stories in other countries as well. So most of these stories are from Malaysia, but not just West Malaysia, Peninsular Malaysia. I've also included stories from Sabah and Sarawak, East Malaysia, like The Crocodile's Wife, The Tale of the Man and the Crocodile. There are many crocodile stories from Sabah and Sarawak. Danjai and the Weird Tiger's Sister, and the Mosquito's Queen's Lost Earrings. These are the stories of the different ethnic people in Sabah and Sarawak, and they are fascinating. However, I do have stories from other countries like Singapore, Thailand, Philippines. I think I mentioned in my introductory video that I define the word Nusantara very broadly to include countries which share the Austronesian language, which is why there is a story from Guam in this book, because the ethnic people of Guam, the Chamorros, they share the Austronesian language. So there's a story there called The Maidens Who Saved Guam. I've done a video on that story. I'll put the link down below. It's a great story. And there's also a story from Madagascar, and that story is called The Three Princesses and Prince Adrian Mohamona. And that is a variation of a Cinderella tale from Madagascar. Now, the really special thing about my book is that at the end of most of these stories, I have included a little commentary about the tale, about how I found the story, whether it's oral or written, whether there are any variations in different countries, and also a little commentary on how it might relate to our lives today. Now, These are just my opinions. Like all good fairy tales, you take what you need from a reading of a fairy tale. You take that fairy tale and you discover for yourself what resonates with you. So if you like that sort of thing, give this book a go. This book is available in Malaysia now at Kinokuniya. You can get the book in the bookshop, but also online. I believe the book is also available on certain online platforms. I think someone mentioned Book Curve. I'm sure this book is available in Singapore because it was published in Singapore, but I'm not sure where. Kino, maybe, perhaps. If you know, let me know. I'm really excited about this. This book is also on Amazon, so readers from abroad can buy this book. It's available on Kindle as well. And I've been told by my friend David from Japan that it's available in Japan on the Amazon Japan site. So thank you, David. I'm excited because friends and family from the US, from the UK, from Japan can buy my book. Yeah, I think that's all I want to say about that. If you have any questions about this book, let me know in the comments below. The second thing I wanted to talk about is this channel. As you can tell, we've got a totally different look. First of all, I'm filming this at night because I've been really busy during the day and I haven't had time to kind of film during the day. So this is really strange for me, but it's nice, it's different. During my break, I took the opportunity to redecorate my studio. If you recall from season 1, my studio was a hot mess. It was basically a collection of all my things, all my books, all the things that inspired me for the past 12 years or so in this tiny little room, and it was actually giving me a headache. I had to clear out everything, deep clean the whole room. I gave it a fresh coat of paint. I did it myself. Thank you very much. Actually, my daughter helped me as well. And yeah, I really like it. Hope to be able to film from different angles in this room so that it will be more interesting for you. So in season 2, I won't be able to upload regularly like season 1. Season 1, I actually uploaded every Friday for 35 weeks, 36 weeks. So I'm very proud of myself for doing that. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do that next year because I have other commitments and I have a big project going on. But I can promise that whatever I upload will be fabulous. I will make sure that the quality of the content is there. I just want to say thank you to the viewers for supporting me in my mission to get these Nusantara folktales out there. Please stay with me and continue to watch and share and like all these videos. I really want these stories to reach the world, and I hope you can help me with that. I think that's about all I have to say. So once again, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. And once again, this is my book, Nusantara, A Sea of Tales. I hope you can support me in my mission to get these stories out there all across the world. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.